morning, sports investors. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. I'm your host, three-time Las Vegas Sporting News handicapping champion. I'm Jerry Handel. I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby's our underdog king and Big East specialist. Bobby had two nice underdogs last week. One of them was the free pick, Penn State +7 over Ohio State. They didn't win the game outright, but they got nipped at the end by 1 point, but they covered the 7. And he had Iowa State +7 over TCU, one of the other free games, an outright 14-7 winner. Could have bet him on the money line and made at least 2.5 to 1 odds on your money. But Bobby's on fire with his underdogs. And we're going to hear Bobby has a double-digit dog today that's going to win outright. We're going to hear from Bobby in a few minutes. But before we get to the show, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and call us. Folks, it's week number 9 in the NFL, week 10 in college. It's Saturday, November 4th. It's time to start making some money. All callers are going to get absolutely free the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame. For tomorrow, you're going to get the winner of the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, Niners. That's 6-0, absolutely free. Even the call is free. Call us right now at 1-888-484-4626. That's 1-888-484-G-MAN. Again, the number is 888-484-4626. Give us a call for 6 free winners. You could also go back and listen to this show in its entirety on the website. Go to www.jerrywins.com. www.jerrywins.com. While you're there, Sal Josephs has his guaranteed pick available. Go to Pay If You Win with Sal at www.jerrywins.com. Also, we got a couple of great specials this week. Again, we're going to run the $3.99 special. If you're a small player and you just want to get your feet wet, we got the whole month of November for $399. Football and basketball, 1 month, $3.99. If you're a small player, $50 or $100 better, and you want to get your feet wet, that's the program for you. Just ask for the $3.99 special. And, of course, as always, the bankroll games, use code 777 when you call us, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. Those, of course, are our best games. When you hear people on the radio show that have won big money, those are the games that they're betting. Code 777 when you call us at 888-484-G-MAN, 888-484-4626. Use code 777 for the $80,000 bankroll games. If you don't know what the bankroll games are, I'm going to explain them in a few minutes. But again, code 777 for the bankroll games, and you'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the bankroll games. Bobby, nice 2 underdogs last week. We gave them away free because you wanted everybody to get these 2 games. You liked them that much. Penn State and Iowa State. You liked them both to win outright. Penn State got nipped at the buzzer, but easily covered the 7 points. Never in doubt. And then Iowa State just was winning wire to wire over TCU. Only put up 7 points. That big powerhouse TCU. And they play a big, a Big 12 team, Iowa State. And they held them to 7 points.
Yeah, no, that was, that's one of those picks that you look at during the week and you kind of scratch your head. I thought TCU should be laying more points, so that's why I thought that was one of those reverse line moves. Game. Yeah, it was a trap game. I thought TCU should be laying 7 or 8, maybe even 9, and they were
like 6.5.
Yeah, they were like 6.5. So, yeah, that was a good game to play. Definitely. And Iowa State has a habit of playing tough at home. So, it was a big home crowd playing a good TCU team. It's going to draw a lot of people. And then the Penn State, Ohio State. What can you say? That was the biggest matchup of the weekend, with Ohio State and Penn State. So Penn State getting 6.5. I thought, they could have beat them outright. They could, that's why I thought Ohio State should have been laying like 3 or 4, and laying 6.5. I thought was too much. So Penn State went in there, could have beat them outright, but Ohio State, I think just that home crowd, it's tough. They get up for their big games, and Ohio State hadn't really been showing that much this year, and Penn State had. So that was a great matchup. So. Another couple of great underdogs. If you look at the whole weekend, even on Sundays, the dogs
were barking.
Still seem to be an underdog year when you look at it. Some of the games, Houston Texans in the afternoon getting 6, winner outright. So there was, I'm sorry, not winner outright, but
they lost
Seattle,
by 3, but they were winning most of the game.
Yeah, Jets covered.
The Bears covered. The Jets covered. Yeah, the Panthers covered as a dog.
Yep.
The Colts won outright. No, they lost by 1. But they were getting 10.5.
Some of these games we actually like the opposite, which is not good. But the dogs are barking. So listen, folks, this show has been running now. This is week 9. So if you've been listening to the show, and most people that call us seem to have been listening to the show, and they finally call. But even if you're a new listener, this is an infomercial on sports betting. So we talk about games and spreads, a little bit more or a lot more in depth than somebody like ESPN might talk about them. But this is all based on betting against the spread. 888-484-4626 is the number to dial. You can pick us up. We got the $3.99 special. I'm going to have some more underdogs today that are going to win outright.
And the free picks were what? 3-0 last week. Notre Dame winner,
right?
Penn State winner, and Iowa State winner, right?
Right. Well, we had South Florida.
South Florida. I'm sorry. Okay, so we went 2-1 on the free picks.
But neither here nor there. I mean, the free picks are hitting 2 out of 3. So even if you just call for free games,
67%.
you're hitting 67%, which is that's real money. When you're gambling on sports, anything better than 55%, you're making money. So if you could hit 67% on 2 out of 3 on our free games, imagine what you can hit if you spend a little bit of money. So again, that's what this is about coming on board, spending a couple of bucks, and giving yourself an opportunity to make money on these games. You don't have to be in the state of Nevada these days. You could go online. There's probably a couple of hundred services that you can sign up with. So that'll be your casino. We don't take your action, but we can definitely tell you who to bet on. And then you go online and you fund an account and you bet with us, and we show you which teams to bet on. So it's an opportunity to make money on sports betting. Again, you don't necessarily have to fly to Nevada, where I spend my weekends, to bet the games, but you can definitely bet at home. Everyone's doing it. Millions of dollars are wagered every weekend. They talk about hundreds of billions of dollars in the course of a year. That's wagered on sporting events. So it doesn't have to be horses. It doesn't have to be dogs. It doesn't have to be poker. They've all evolved, and now you can bet on sports. 888-484-4626 is the number. A lot of great action. Where are we pretty much, Jerry? We're in the middle of football season.
Yeah, we're week number 9.
Yeah,
so we're just starting the second half of the season now.
Yeah, we're coming towards kind of the end of college.
The first
football,
week of the second half. College is about another 5 weeks.
Yeah, but pro football all the way to the Super Bowl, folks. So all of January, you got the playoffs. The Super Bowl this year is February 5th, I think.
Yep.
So there's plenty of action. You don't have to say, football season's half over. Look at the other way. You still have half of it left, and then there's basketball that just started, and we're doing well in basketball. If you like to bet hockey, I got some clients that love hockey. So there's something you can wager on every night. That's what this time of the year is all about. So, but obviously there's football almost every day, and people love football. 888-484-4626 is the number.
All right, and for you folks that are wondering what the heck the $80,000 bankroll games is and the 777, the bankroll games are simply put our best games. Those are the games that we're betting. Bobby and I are betting. Those are the games that we're betting real big on. And basically, they're called the $80,000 bankroll games because initially you needed to have $10,000 to bet on these games. And if you have it to play right now, that's great. I'll turn $10,000 into $80,000 this weekend. Use code 777. We'll get you on the bankroll games. But we're running smaller versions of that. If you only have maybe $5,000 to play with, $5,000 will turn into $40,000 because it's 3 games. 5 becomes 10 on the first game. 10 becomes 20 on the second game. 20 becomes 40 on the third game. 2,500 turns into 20,000 on 3 games, and the minimum is $1,000. I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000, and also I'll guarantee all 3 games win this weekend, or I'll work the rest of the season free. So in other words, if you were on the $80,000 bankroll games last weekend, you would have had $1,000 on Pittsburgh, and that would have turned into 2,000. Pittsburgh won 31-14. Then you would have had 2,000 on Arizona at night. Arizona was +1 against Washington State. They won by 21 points. So now your 2 becomes 4,000. And on Buffalo Sunday, -2.5 over the Raiders, they won by 20. Your 4,000 becomes 8,000. So the 3 games that I have this weekend will all win. I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000. I'll turn 5,000 into 40,000. Or if you have 10 to play with, I'll turn that into 80,000. Just use code 777 when you call, and we'll get you on the bankroll games. Again, code 777, and you call us at 888-484-4626, 888-484-G-MAN. Give us a call back. Use code 777. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. Just use code 777, and you'll speak to one of us. And Bobby, a lot of people are opting to go in for the bankroll games now. I'm noticing that we're getting more and more calls for the bankroll games, and more people are making money.
Yeah, well, I think it's also the time of the year. You know, the deeper you get into football season, you know, more people, maybe they're listening to the show, they're hearing the testimonials of people that are coming on board, and they're managing to go, 3-0 or 4-0. So, I think there's, the people are waking up to the fact that, it's football season. Everybody's betting it. All their friends are betting it. There's fantasy football that, generates a lot of interest in football. So, people are finally, I guess willing to take a shot. How else would you put it? But, let's face it. I mean, that's what it's all about. If you don't have to like gambling or think much about it, but if you're interested in making money and trying it, that's what it's all about. Most of the people that come on board aren't seasoned gamblers, betting on football. Most of them are rookies, so, novices. So, you could learn a lot by people like Jerry and I that have been in the business for, 50 years combined. I've been in it since 88. Jerry's been in it since, 83?
84, 85.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a lot of point spreads Jerry and I have looked at. So,
oh my God, yeah.
It doesn't mean we win them all. That's impossible. But, again, you're giving yourself a better opportunity to win with us than you will on your own. And that's what it's all about. We're experts at games against the spread. Much like your stockbroker's an expert with companies, and, they try to pick the company that's obviously going to go up in value. We're trying to pick the games that we think are going to cover the spread. 888-484-4626. The weather's also changing, Jerry. You notice a little change.
It's starting to get cold. The leaves are starting to fall. Yeah. It's starting to get a little chilly out.
Yeah, it's football
the weather
weather.
is turning.
It's been
it's football weather.
It's been unseasonably warm, I think, throughout the country. But now, now you're gonna. I also another reason why I think people get into it this time of the year is like we're talking about now, the change in season. So,
right.
It's out there. It's getting chilly. Some places, you always see Colorado gets a little snow, or Utah,
yep.
wherever the higher elevations start to get snow. But for the most part, it's been seasonably warm. So, I think that's maybe hurt football a little bit, and all the controversy with the anthem and all. What's your take on that, Jerry?
It's not the place. It's not the place to protest. You want to protest? Go out in your community and protest.
Right.
It's not the place. You're at a business. Why piss off half the country and have them hate your business? I mean, football is just a print money operation.
Yeah.
And to do that to the people, why piss off half your people? That's why I don't like when people talk politics on the actors, because even if I agree with them, I don't want to hear your politics. You're paid to act. I don't want to hear your politics, even if I agree with you.
Right.
You don't have to preach to the choir. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't like it.
I don't like the platform.
Why piss off half your base?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're paid to play football. I mean, I'm sure the owners deep down would rather you stand than kneel.
Sure.
I'm sure they would. It's not a Republican. It's not a Democratic thing. I'm sure they would rather you salute the flag.
You live in a great country. Where else could these people make millions of dollars for throwing a football?
It's a game. You guys play a game.
You're not curing cancer.
No, without a doubt. You're not curing diseases out there, folks. It's an entertainment value. That's what we like to watch. And also,
we don't want to hear your views.
No, and we'll thank God for you. Otherwise, we would have no business here. But for the most part, just stand up, salute the flag, man. Be happy. Be happy that you live in a country where you
could play a sport. And
you can make millions of dollars. Playing a sport, and maybe that's just the cold hard facts. Go try and do this over in Europe somewhere. Good luck.
Yeah.
Try
to do much money.
Try to do it in the Middle East. I mean, let's face it. You could do anything you want in this country.
Although soccer players make a ton of money.
No, they're the highest paid athletes in the world.
Crazy money
them and F1 race car drivers. Go figure. But anyway, football players, everybody stand up, salute the flag.
Well, they
salute
just said that Matthew Stafford from the Detroit Lions is making $37 million a year.
Some ridiculous amount of money.
That's crazy. The guy's not even on a winning team.
It's crazy. We weren't even sure where he played. It's not like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's not even the highest paid guy in the NFL.
No, I think Stafford is $37 million.
Think about that. I mean, he's the face of the NFL. He's not even the highest paid player. I don't think he's top 5. So, and I could be.
Why'd he rather have the rings, though?
Well, whatever his reasoning is. I mean, it's just bizarre that some of these guys who make the most also, you never really hear their politics. It's always, some Colin Kaepernick, who was, he was a good football player. He's not even playing now. He's sitting on a couch eating Doritos. But folks, this is an infomercial about sports betting. 888-484-4626. You want to talk politics? We'll talk everything. Jerry and I are experts pretty much in everything. So, especially politics. We love politics, and we are Republicans, folks. So, but don't let that hold that against us. We like Trump, but we liked other guys that just couldn't make it. 888-484-4626. Let's make some money off football today. today, Jerry.
All right, and for our folks that are listening to us in Seattle right now, give us a call now, and we're going to give you the winner of the Redskins-Seahawks game. Only for our people in Seattle. Give us a call right now. We'll give you the winner of the Redskins-Seahawks right now. So if you listen to us in Washington, state of Washington, give us a call. We'll give you that winner of the Redskins-Seahawks for tomorrow. But again, we're going to take a break. So I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call right now. First of all, you can listen to the show in its entirety. Go to www.jerrywins.com. www.jerrywins.com. You could click on Listen to the Radio Show live, and you could hear the show from start to finish. If you missed any part of it, you could listen to it right now, www.jerrywins.com. And while you're there, Sal Josephs has his guaranteed pick available. Go to Pay If You Win with Sal at www.jerrywins.com. But folks, give us a call right now. I have 6 free winners, 3 for today, 3 for tomorrow. All callers are going to get for free today the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame. You're going to get tomorrow in the NFL, the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, Niners. 6-0 free for calling. 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Man is the number. Give us a call right now. 6 free winners. Last Saturday, we hit 2 out of 3. We're hitting 67% on our free games. So even if you're just calling for the free picks, give us a call. We're hitting 67%. You're going to get Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame for today. 888-484-G-Man. Now, we have a couple of great specials. If you're a small player and you just want to get your feet wet, ask for the $399 special. For $399, we'll give you a whole month of service. You'll get basketball and football for a month for $399. If you're $100, $200 better, that's a great deal for you. And the guarantee is this. If I don't make you $2,000 by the end of the month, I'll give you a second month free. So basically, I'm guaranteeing you for $399, you're going to make $2,000 or more, or get the second month free. That's a great deal. Also, the bankroll games. If you want to turn $10,000 into $80,000, $5,000 into $40,000, $2,500 into $20,000, or even $1,000 into $8,000, I will make you 8 times your money this weekend. That's not a question. That's a definite. I will make you 8 times your money this weekend. If you have at least $1,000 to play with, use code 777 when you call us. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony. We'll get you on the bankroll games. Code 777 for the $80,000 bankroll games. Again, the number is 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Man. Give us a call. Operators are standing by. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, folks, and we'll be right back.
Folks, you have got to stop. Stop listening to your brother-in-law, your bartender, whomever is giving you game information. You know it's not working. You've got to pick up the phone and call Jerry Hendel. He is America's only 3-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Championship. He has over 100 years' experience in his office of producing winning information. Thousands of dollars in software that catalogs and stores information on games. And solid nationwide sources with weekly updated game information. So call him now and get a free selection on tonight's game, simply to prove to you how powerful their game information is. That's right, it's free. 888-484-4626. The number again, 888-484-4626. So get serious and get this free pick from Jerry Hendel, America's only 3-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge. Absolutely free, no cost or obligation. 888-484-4626. 888-484-4626.
Hello, this is Bobby Edwards getting back to you from the Sports Advisors. We have been on fire since week 1, and I want everybody to pick up the phone and call us. I have a big underdog that's going to happen tonight. It's going to be one of my best underdogs of the year. You're going to pick up the phone and call us at 888-484-4626. That's 888-484-4626. My underdogs right now are hitting 65%. If you're out there and you're losing on your own, all you need to do again is pick up the phone. I'll have a big underdog tonight, and I can tell you right now, this is an underdog that's going to win outright. Pick up the phone and call us, 888-484-4626. But make sure you do yourselves a favor. If you're gambling on your own and you're not making any money, pick up the phone, 888-484-4626. I have a huge underdog that I'm looking at tonight that's going to win outright, 888-484-4626.
I'm World Handicapping Champion Jerry Hendel, and folks, I have a game that won't lose today. So what I want you to do is this. I have my two-team parlay of the year going off today. I want you to pick up the phone, give us a call, 1-888-484-G-MAN. That's 1-888-484-4626, 1-888-484-G-MAN. I will give you my two-team parlay absolutely free, 1-888-484-G-MAN.
Folks, how many times have you heard information is power? A million or more? That's because it's true. Information is power, and information is at your fingertip simply by dialing the sports advisors right now. They'll give you the information on today's game, so ask for the free picks when you call. Do yourself a favor. Get the information that works for you on today's games from the man who has it, the sports advisors. Bobby and Jerry are standing by. 1-888-484-4626.
Once again, Jerry and Bobby, the sports advisors.
And we're back. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. I'm your host, three-time Las Vegas Sporting News handicapping champion. I'm Jerry Hendel. In case you just joined us, I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby is our underdog king and Big East specialist. Bobby had a couple of big underdogs last week on the Penn State and Iowa State, both 7-point underdogs. That one of them won outright, and the other one almost won outright. They lost by 1. So Bobby's on fire with his underdogs this year, and we're going to hear from Bobby in a little bit. But before we get to the show, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call. Right now, I have 3 free winners for today and 3 for tomorrow. All callers today are going to get absolutely free the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, Wake Forest, Notre Dame. For tomorrow, you're going to get the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, Niners. 6-0 free just for calling. 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-MAN is the number. Give us a call. 6 free winners. Also, we got a couple of great specials. We got a $3.99 special. A month of basketball and football is $3.99. If you're a small player, it's a perfect program for you. We're hitting about 3 out of every 4 games right now. So come on board. Ask for the $3.99 special. You'll get a month of service for $3.99. And, of course, the bankroll games are $80,000 bankroll games. If you want to make the big money, those are the games to be on. Again, when you call us and you want the bankroll games, call us at 888-484-G-MAN. 888-484-4626. Call us and use code 777. You'll speak to me or Bobby or Tony. We'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. Again, code 777. And the number again is 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-MAN. Joining us by telephone, speaking of the bankroll games, we got Aaron on the line. Aaron, can you hear us? Can you hear me, Aaron?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
All right, Aaron, thanks for taking time out of your busy Saturday morning to call in. So why don't you tell the folks a little bit about you, how you happened to call us. I think you said you're a construction guy. You were listening to the radio one morning and you heard us on the AM sports station.
Yeah, that's right. I am in construction, and that's exactly what happened. I've been listening to the show for maybe like 6 weeks, and then finally I just, I made the decision to call, and I called, and I signed up for this $3.99 package, and I was winning pretty good. I mean, I think it was around 75%. I was doing really good, like 3 out of 4 games, and then I just came in a few bucks, and I said, I'm going to try these bankroll games, okay? And then I couldn't believe that. I just couldn't believe it. I got to tell you, I had 2,500 in the first game that they gave me, which was Pitt, -3, and it won. And so of course, I get really excited, and then they told me to bet 5,000 on the next game. I was a little nervous, but I had to believe in them, and I did it. It was Arizona. +1, and it won, and I was like, "Holy jeez!" I don't want to lose, say the wrong thing on the radio.
All right.
It was unbelievable. I got to tell you. And then the next day they tell me to bet the 10,000 Buffalo Bills, and they won. I won $20,000, so I turned 2,500 into 20,000.
There you go.
All thanks to you. All thanks to you there at G-Man Sports. I can't tell you how excited I am, and I can't wait for this coming weekend. I want to know Where do I go next? I mean, this is unbelievable.
There you go. All right. So, yeah, and you work pretty hard for your money. You're in construction. I know you're working pretty hard. And, he signed up for the $3.99 special. He played the small games for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then last weekend, I think you told me one of your customers paid you a pretty big check, so you wanted to take $5,000 and invest it. So you put $2,500 in your betting account, and you paid us $2,500, and we turned the $2,500 into $20,000 in 1 weekend. So what would you say to people that are listening to the show right now and they're thinking about giving us a call? What would you say to them?
You know what I'd say to them? Don't wait. My only regret is that I didn't go right for the bankroll games from the start. I might have been a little skeptical, but I couldn't believe it. I should have went right for the bankroll games, and I'm going for them again. I am. Yeah.
Now this weekend you're going to go 5 to 40,000, and then after that next week we'll go 10 to 80,000, and then after that we'll just bet the games all equally. All right, listen. Good.
Lord have mercy. I mean, I can't tell you. I'm just so excited about it. It's so exciting. I can't tell you enough.
And you never bet before, so you're one of the guys that never ever bet before, except for you said you bet the football cards once in a while. So let me ask you something. How easy was it getting set up and betting all the games? I mean, we walk you through it. I mean, did my guys here take good care of you? They walk you through everything?
Of course they did. It was a piece of cake. I had no problem at all. Absolutely no problem at all. Like I said, my only problem was not going right for the bankroll just from the start. I wish I'd have done that. Now that I'm there, I can't wait to do it again. I just can't wait.
There you go. All right, Aaron, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to call us, and we'll talk to you in a little while. Call me right after the show is over, and we'll get you on another winner for today. I got another big play for today, and this weekend's going to knock your socks off. You think I did good last weekend? We're going to make you double that this weekend.
You don't have to thank me. I don't have to thank you, Jerry. You're the man.
All right.
Man. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. There you go. What do you think? He's excited, Bobby, huh? Really excited.
You gotta get this guy to Vegas.
I mean, that's one of the most exciting guys we've had. But listen, this guy's in construction. He breaks his, rear end. Yeah. I mean, construction guys, they break their rear end. He's in the Midwest, so the weather is cold in the wintertime.
He don't want to work. This guy?
Yeah, I think he's in like Kansas City or something.
Olathe, Kansas, or something like that.
Yeah, Olathe, Kansas or something.
Those middle of the nowhere, towns.
But he's a guy that breaks his butt to work hard. And now this weekend he decided to go for the bankroll games, and he said, what do I got to do? And I told him, and he got set up in time. And
think about that, folks. So here's a guy making maybe $1,000 a week, maybe more. I mean,
he probably makes about $75,000 a year.
All right, so he's doing pretty well for himself. But that money sounds like a lot, but it doesn't go that far. And now all of a sudden he's betting games and betting $5,000 a game and winning and $10,000. I mean, this guy could be that guy that makes $200,000-$300,000 in the next couple of months.
He could be the next Stephanie.
I mean, that's how they get on a roll. I mean, they went through
and he knows nothing about betting, so that's the best thing because he doesn't try to second guess us.
No, he's not. And it's not that he's not smart enough. He just doesn't follow it. It's like me questioning my stockbroker. I don't know what he does. Right. Just make me money. So
I don't want to know how he does it. Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we get into it though with our clients and tell them why we like the game. Maybe there's an injury or something's going on that you haven't heard about on TV or the newspaper. But other than that, it's
speaking of injuries. Who's that poor guy for the Bears?
Zach,
not only did he break his, he busted up his knee pretty bad. He almost lost his leg.
My God,
and they didn't give him the damn catch.
I know, crazy.
I mean, we had the other side of that game, but I thought that was a catch.
No, I mean, when you have vascular surgeons being called to come and reattach your leg, man, that's how bad that break was. But I feel bad for, I think, Zach Miller, his name.
Zach Miller, yeah, poor guy.
33-year-old. I mean, and there was a touchdown. I don't know what these refs are looking at. I mean, what's the sense of having instant, replay if it's wrong? I mean, the guy caught the ball and he broke his leg. I mean, give him the touchdown. And they knew it was a bad break. Everybody, it was like Joe Theismann. But I don't know. I don't get the NFL anymore. But anyway, listen, folks, that was a happy customer. That's a guy that heard the show just like you're listening to. Called the 800 number, got himself connected, and now look at him. He's on his way to making some really big money. Exactly. And that's why if he can come out to Vegas, it's even easier for him.
He's going to go to Vegas next weekend.
It's even easier for him to win and collect.
Yeah,
the online places, it's not hard, but it's a lot easier easier if you're actually at the casino physically. So 888-484-4626. Who's going to be the next Aaron from Kansas to call us and go 3-0? So again, great opportunities, Jerry. Some great games today. Great matchups on Saturday. Everybody loves college football, and then of course tomorrow's pro football. I mean, who doesn't like pro football? I mean, everybody bets
Everybody
pro
loves
football.
pro football.
So everyone bets it. There's fantasy football. Everybody's in on it. Office pools. Everybody bets football. So and making money on it isn't like it used to be, folks. It's easier. Okay, with online gaming, you could just go online. There's a couple of hundred places. I mean, I think they're all where in Costa Rica,
Curacao,
and
even London has sports books on the stock market.
Yeah, it's sports betting is on. Bookmaking is legal in England. That's why they send our guys over there. Yeah. That's the big reason that they don't talk about is the fact that gambling, betting on football is legal in England. Bookmaking is legal. We know bookmaking is illegal in the United States. It's legal in England, and folks, that's why they play football in England. Not because they're ever going to get an NFL team to play in England. Logistically, it's impossible. But once a week during the year, 6 or 7 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks out of the year, they do.
And the books over there, it's increased business by about 60%. So when the NFL is in town in England, bookmaking increases by 60%. So that's a big number. So they love it there. They're just never going to really get a stand-up team. They were talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars going to England, I think. That was a thought. Or, listen, once it gets legal, once Oakland gets to Vegas in a couple of years, you will see the floodgates open up for sports betting. In the meantime, you have to listen to our show, 888-484-4626, and we'll fill you in on how you can do this and do it the right way.
All right. And, folks, for those of you listening to us for the first time, this is an hour-long infomercial on how to make money betting on sports. Similar to how your stockbroker will tell you what stocks to buy and sell, we tell you what games to bet on. The only difference is inside information is against the law when it comes to stocks. It's not against the law in our business. We're always looking for the edge. We're always looking for information to help you guys out. And, I've been doing this a long time, so I have a lot of great connections to go out there and get that information and get it to you guys. And that's why our $80,000 bankroll games are winning like they are, 12 out of the last 13, because the fact that it's information and we're betting our own money on those games. So, before I give it to you, I make darn sure that game is a winner. But again, this is an hour-long show on how to make money betting on sports, and we do pretty well at it. Bobby's been in the business since like 87, 88. I've been in the business since 1984. We got 75 years of experience between the two of us. And also, when you call us, you're not going to get some sort of a recording. I'm old school, folks. When I call somebody, I expect to get an answer. I want to talk to somebody on the phone, and that's what you're going to get here. When you call up, you're going to get a girl on the phone. She's going to ask for your name and number, and one of my consultants is going to call you back. It might even be me, Bobby, or Tony. If it is, you hit a home run because you got one of us to call you back. But we're going to call you back. We're going to walk you through it from A to Z, how to make the bets, how to get set up online, and how to bet our games the right way to make the most amount of money. We're going to manage your money and tell you what to bet on. You don't have to do any thinking for yourself. It's all self-explanatory. We will tell you exactly how to bet the games, how much, and we'll do all the work. We'll do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is follow us verbatim, and you can't help but make money. Again, 888-484-4626 is the number. And I'm going to just go over the $80,000 bankroll games before I throw it back over to Bobby. The $80,000 bankroll games, and the reason that you're going to use code 777 when you call in to speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, is you want the $80,000 bankroll games. Those are our best games. You're not playing every night. You're only playing a few nights a week. You're getting quality instead of quantity. Quantity, you're going to get 71%. Quality, you're going to get close to 98%. But again, the bankroll games, you're going to bet, they're called the $80,000 bankroll games because initially you needed $10,000 to get started. And we would turn $10,000 into $80,000 on 3 games. And it's simple. You bet the first game for 10. Now your account would have 20 in it because you need the 10 that you bet plus the 10 that you won. So 10 becomes 20 on the first game. Then you bet the second game. After that's over, 20 becomes 40 on the second game. And then tomorrow you bet the third game, 40 becomes 80 on the third game. That's the $80,000 bankroll games. You turn $10,000 into $80,000 in 3 games. Now, if you're not set up really to bet that much money on the games, we can play a little bit smaller. We could do a $5,000 bankroll. I could turn 5 into 40,000. It's 8 times your money. 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 40. 2,500 equates to 20,000. And the smallest program, which you only want to go on if you have to, 1,000 turns into 8,000. Now, folks, when you call for the bankroll games, just remember the biggest regret people have is they only started with the $1,000 bankroll. They tell me they had the money to start for 5 and they didn't do it, and they wish they would have went from 5 to 40. But if you have only $1,000 to play with, I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000. Now, if you want the bankroll games, all you got to do is call us 888-484-4626, 888-484-G-MAN. Use code 777 when you call in. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the bankroll games, and we'll walk you through it from A to Z, and we'll explain exactly how everything goes. Bobby, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, if Stephanie can do it, if Aaron can do it, and Justin and all the guys that call in, they all can do it. Anybody can do it. Most of these people that I just mentioned their names never ever bet before, but they just listen to us and they started making money.
Yeah, it just takes a phone call, folks. It's a toll-free number. Everything's explained to you from point A to point Z. So when you call up, somebody's going to take down your name and number. One of us will get back to you and we'll explain the program. We'll figure out what's best for you. Whether you're
right.
want to get your toe wet for $3.99 a month for 30 days, or do you want to jump right in?
And don't call if you're on Social Security and you're playing with your food money. That's not the kind of customer we want. We want a fairly successful young man or woman that makes a nice salary, that has some expendable income, and wants to have fun and make a ton of money at the same time. But we don't want you to bet your last $500 on a game, buy groceries with the money. We don't, if you're on a fixed income or something, you're not a candidate for this unless you want to play the $3.99 games and bet $100 a game and have some fun. I got a lot of older couples that do that. Right. But listen, I had a person call that was about 80 years old. I didn't want him to do it, but he said he wanted to do it. He insisted on it. Oh, yeah. And now $100,000 later, he's sitting on Easy Street.
I have people with fixed income. They just happen to be $20,000 a month. So
right.
you don't have to necessarily. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily be on $1,800 a month. I mean, if you're on a fixed income because you made a lot of money, and you're bored, pick up the phone. I mean, listen, a lot of our clients, believe it or not, they're old. Not old, but elderly. Older. I mean, we're in our 50s. These guys are older than
56 as of last Thursday.
And they love to bet the games. I mean, they're sitting around. They retire. They have a nice pension. Why not? So it is for everybody. You know what we're talking about. Don't call us. If you have $500 left to your name,
your rent money on the games.
Don't get involved in this. So we can help pay your bills. That's not what this is all about. This is what people that have like disposable income. Instead of coming to Vegas, and blowing $2,000 or $3,000 on blackjack or the slot machines, there's no reason why you can't get involved in sports betting. So I think it's a lot more exciting to bet on a 2 or 3 hour football game than to sit there and lose a couple $1,000, pulling down the one-arm bandit. That's not exciting.
Oh, that's not exciting.
Or sitting and playing blackjack for 6 hours. That's not exciting. Yeah, exactly. It's like a monkey could do it. But pick a football game against the spread and make money on it. There's some skill there, and it's exciting. I mean, our guys make $50,000, $60,000 in a weekend. That's exciting. Where else can you make that $50,000, $60,000? I mean, it would take a lot of blackjack and a lot of poker to win that much money. But how about doing it on 3 or 4 football games, right? 15 to 30, 30 to 60. I
have a friend of mine that opened up a steakhouse, Bobby. He spent $1.6 million to get opened up, and he's been open for 5 years, and he's fairly successful. He still hasn't gotten his initial investment back yet. Right. He's close, but he hasn't gotten it back yet. Yeah. Then he took $10,000 and played with me since the beginning of the football season. He's up almost $1 million now, betting starting with $10,000, and now he's just betting $100,000 a game in Vegas. He said, I wish I never bought this steakhouse, because he said, I'm working like 60, 80 hours a week and barely making it, barely making it. I mean, he spent $1.6 million to get opened up. And here he took $10,000, went out to Vegas, turned it into $80,000 in one weekend. And then he went back out there the next weekend, turned 20 into 160. And now he just bets $100,000 on every game. And he wants to get out of the steak business because he doesn't want to work 60 or 80 hours a week.
Nah, that's the restaurant business we know.
It's a tough business.
Yeah, it looks glamorous, but it's not. I don't know anybody who, it's like buying a boat. They're probably
break out another 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you buy the best first and last days of buying a boat. The
best day is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
Right. So I think a restaurant's probably the same thing, unless you just have millions of dollars and it's a write-off.
And
That's different.
And you're not there every day.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a famous person,
but then if
Michael
you're not
Jordan,
there,
then
you're
you have a
getting robbed. If you
steakhouse.
don't watch your money in a restaurant, if you own a restaurant and you're not there all the time, you're stupid then because the employees are ripping you off blind.
20% you're getting ripped off.
At least, minimum.
So, but you're getting into, restaurants, to make money and to survive. That's a tough gig.
It is.
And you better do it at a young age because you're not going to have the patience when you're in your 50s to do it. So what's better than that? Bet on sports.
Yep.
888-484-4626. We got some great games today. The top 10 in college football they're all playing. So it's going to be, they got some pretty good matchups today in
and it's
football.
also going to be now, they're going to start seeing the final four teams get up there and it's going to start getting exciting.
Alabama, Ohio State, Notre Dame's 5.
It's 5,
Jerry,
they should be up there.
5.
Yeah, because Penn State lost, so Notre Dame should move up ahead of them.
Penn State 7, so
7, right?
7.
That's about where they should be.
You got some good matchups. You got number 10 TCU playing Texas. That should be good. Mississippi State, they're playing UMass. Oh my God, they should kill UMass today. Again, folks, Alabama LSU. That's probably the best game on the board today, right? That's a good one. Oak State, not a bad play. Michigan, Minnesota, Notre Dame, Wake Forest. All right, folks, let's talk football today. 888-484-4626.
We're going to take a break, but before we do, I want to put a shout out to our folks that are listening to us in Lubbock, Texas. Give us a call right now from Lubbock, from the Lubbock radio station.
Texas Tech.
We're going to give you the winner of the Colts Texans for tomorrow. If you're listening to us in Cincinnati, ESPN Cincinnati, call us for the Bengals Jaguars tomorrow, but give us a call for those two markets there. If you're listening to us in Lubbock, call us for the Colts Texans. If you're listening to us on ESPN Cincinnati, call us for the Bengals Jaguars for tomorrow. All right, that concludes the second part of our show. We're going to take a break, but before we do, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and call us right now, 888-484-4626. I'm going to give you absolutely free the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame. For tomorrow, you're going to get the winner of the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, Niners. That's 6-0 free just for calling. 888-484-4626, 888-484-G-MAN. Call us at 888-484-4626 for 6 free winners right now. Also, we got a $3.99 special. If you want a month of service for $3.99 and you're a small player, just ask for the $3.99 special. We'll get you on for a month for $3.99. If you're a $100, $200 player, it's a perfect program for you. And I will guarantee at the end of that month, if you don't make $2,000, I'll give you a second month free. So that's a great deal. Give us a call. Ask for the $3.99 special. And also, if you want to get the same games that Aaron is getting and the same games that Stephanie's getting, the same games that me and Bobby are playing, if you want the bankroll games, use code 777 when you call in. You'll get our $80,000 bankroll games. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the bankroll games. Again, 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-MAN is the number. Give us a call for the bankroll games. Use code 777. Also, you can listen to this radio show in its entirety. Go to www.jerrywins.com, www.jerrywins.com. You can listen to the entire show right there. It's posted on the website. And while you're there, Sal Josephs has his guaranteed pick available. Go to Pay If You Win with Sal at www.jerrywins.com. You're listening to the Sports Advisors. We'll be right back. I'm Jerry Hendel of the Sports Advisors, the only 3-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Contest. And we are on fire here at the Sports Advisors. I want all listeners to give me a call right now. I have a game today that will not lose. You heard me right. It will not lose. If you're tired of losing and you want to make money, give me a call right now. I have a game that will not lose. My number is 1-888-484-4626. That's 1-888-484-4626. 1-888-484-4626. Give me a call. We're here all day. Operators are standing by. And as I said, I have a game that will not lose. You call me and get this game, I will guarantee this game against the rest of the season. This game must win, or I'll give you the rest of the season absolutely free. Give me a call for this winner right now. The number is 1-888-484-4626. 1-888-484-4626.
Only one has ever won the Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge more than once. His name is Jerry Hendel, and he has won it 3 times. Not once, but 3 times. No one else has ever done that. Jerry Hendel is America's best. And right now he's going to show you how strong his information is and what has made him a winner. He will give you absolutely free a selection on one of this weekend's games. Get it by calling 888-484-4626. There's no obligation, no cost, no bull. It's free. Even the call is free. 888-484-4626. Get your free selection with absolutely no cost or obligation from America's best. Again, the only three-time winner of the Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge, Jerry Hendel. 888-484-4626 at 888-484-4626. Call Jerry now and start winning ways with Jerry Hendel.
Hello, this is Bobby Edwards getting back to you from the Sports Advisors. We have been on fire since week one, and I want everybody to pick up the phone and call us. I have a big underdog that's going to happen tonight. It's going to be one of my best underdogs of the year. You're going to pick up the phone and call us at 888-484-4626. That's 888-484-4626. My underdogs right now are hitting 65%. If you're out there and you're losing on your own, all you need to do again is pick up the phone. I'll have a big underdog tonight, and I can tell you right now, this is an underdog that's going to win outright. Pick up the phone and call us, 888-484-4626. But make sure you do yourselves a favor. If you're gambling on your own and you're not making any money, pick up the phone, 888-484-4626. I have a huge underdog that I'm looking at tonight that's going to win outright. 888-484-4626.
Hang on. Gary will be right back.
You know, sometimes we overcomplicate life. Do the obvious. You got a roof leak, you call a roofer. A plumber problem, call a plumber, and so on. And if you're wagering, you need to call Jerry Hendel. He is America's only three-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge. And he is simply the best. And to prove it, right now, if you'll call 888-484-4626, he'll give you free selections on games coming up today. 888-484-4626. Jerry Hendel. Give him a call. Simply the best.
And we're back. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. In case you just joined us, I'm your host. Three-time Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Champion, I'm Jerry Hendel. I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby is our underdog king and Big East specialist. Bobby's on fire with his underdogs. Penn State and Iowa State last week, both a touchdown underdog. Both of them, well, one of them winning outright, and Penn State should have won the game outright, but lost by one at the buzzer. Bobby's on fire with his underdogs, and we're going to hear from Bobby in a little while. He says he has a double-digit dog for today that's going to win outright. But before we get to the show, I want to put a shout-out to our friends in Kansas City, listening to us in Kansas City. Call us right now for the winner of the Chiefs-Cowboys tomorrow. If you're listening to us in San Francisco, Sacramento, or San Diego, we're going to give you the winner of the Cardinals-Niners for tomorrow. So give us a call from Kansas City right now. We're going to get the Chiefs-Cowboys. And if you're calling from the West Coast, San Francisco, San Diego, or Sacramento, call us for the Cardinals-Niners game. But give us a call. Let us start making you some money. The number is 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Man is the number. Give us a call. You're going to get 3 free winners for today and 3 for tomorrow. All callers, regardless of where you're calling from, are going to get the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame. For tomorrow, you're going to get the winner of the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, 49ers. That's 6-0 free just for calling. 888-484-4626, 888-484-G-Man. Give us a call right now for 6 free winners. Also, we got a couple of great specials. If you're a small player and you just want to get your feet wet, you could get a month of service. That's college pro football and college and pro basketball, $399 for a whole month of service. You're going to get 30 days of service for $399. That's less than it costs you for a bagel and a coffee every day. But we're going to give you a month of service for $399, and I'm going to guarantee at the end of that month, if you don't make at least $2,000, I'll give you the second month free. So again, ask for the $399 special when you call us, 888-484-4626. And of course, the bankroll games. If you want to make 8 times your money this weekend, turn $10,000 into 80. Turn $2,500 into $20,000, or the minimum, turn $1,000 into $8,000. Use code 777 when you call in. You'll get our $80,000 bankroll games, code 777. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony. Call us at 888-484-G-Man. 888-484-4626, code 777 for the bankroll games. And last but not least, you can listen to this show in its entirety at www.jerrywins.com, www.jerrywins.com. Also, while you're there, Sal has his guaranteed pick available. Go to Pay If You Win with Sal at www.jerrywins.com. Bobby, I understand you got an underdog today that's going to win outright. Double-digit dog, you said?
Double-digit dog probably should wind up at plus 12. And I see it, this is the time that they can beat this other team outright. So, if you're interested in taking a real good look at what I have today, and I'll put my money where my mouth is. So the first 100 callers that call in today, you're going to get my underdog that's going to win outright. I think it's going to wind up being a plus 12, probably pay back like 3-1. So it's going to be
4-1.
It could even be 4-1 So it just it depends on how much
a 12-point underdog
action.
Is a nice dog.
Yeah, that's a good dog. So it's going to be a great game. Great game. So one of my best of the year, winning outright against the spread. 888-484-4626. First 100 callers. Doesn't matter where you're from. Buffalo, Cincy, KC, Sacramento, anywhere else in the country where you hear the show, and it's going to be a great dog. Besides that, and football tomorrow. If you notice, Jerry, a lot of the spreads on the games, they're pretty low.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of -2s, -3s. Just goes to show you how many teams, how much parity there is in the NFL. It's amazing how many teams are like 4-4, 3-5, and 5-3. So not much cream has risen to the top yet in the NFL. I mean, Phillies is they look pretty good.
Cleveland looks terrible.
Yeah, Cleveland. What about San Francisco? 0-8, first time in franchise history. They're 0-8.
They're playing for a draft pick, though.
Chiefs are still playing well, but I'm shocked at how Seattle, their defense stunk last week. Even though they won, they look terrible. There's just a lot of mediocrity in the NFL.
There is,
and it's crazy. Even the New England Patriots look mediocre this year.
Yeah,
even though they're winning,
they played down to their competition this year. I think
they're not playing well at all.
No, so, it seems that they played down to their competition. They beat a great team, and then they struggle against the garbage teams.
Without a doubt. So that's.
I mean, last week they struggled. Last week they only won, but they won by 8. They covered, but they struggled last week.
Yeah, I mean, unlike you look at the NBA, and by the way, folks, we are betting on NBA right now, but the same teams that have been good are still great. Cleveland, Golden State, the Spurs. It's
they barely beat the Chargers. Who the Chargers aren't that great.
So baseball done pretty much, and then you got plenty of baskets from now until middle of June. So if you like action, NBA basketball is the best. College basketball, which is pretty close to NFL in popularity as far as betting.
Oh yeah, college basketball
is going to be it's about 3-4 weeks away. So there's no reason to wait. We're making money right now, folks. So call us up. Big games today, college tomorrow, pros, and I'm going to have that 12-point. Probably going to be plus 12 underdog that's going to win outright. If it's plus 11.5 by game time, it's probably because there was some action on it, thanks to me. But call early and we'll get that plus 12. 888-484-4626.
Yeah, and folks, the $3.99 special is a great deal. Like last weekend, you got a lot of action for $3.99. People got Oklahoma State -7 over West Virginia. They won by 11. They got Louisville, who lost to Wake Forest outright, so we lost that one. They got Notre Dame a winner, Penn State a winner. On Sunday, you got the Saints, which was a push to a loss, but you got the Jets a winner, the Eagles a winner, the Steelers a winner, and then you lost Tampa Bay. So we hit 6 out of 8 or 6 out of 9, depending on your line on the Saints. We were 6-2-1 or 6-3. So the $3.99 deal is a pretty good deal. You're going to get a lot of action this weekend. If you're a $100, $200 player, you make $700, $800, $900 this weekend. And like I said, for $3.99, if I don't make you at least $2,000 by the end of the month, I'm going to give you a second month free. And of course, the bankroll games. Pittsburgh, 31-14 winner. Arizona +1 wins by 21. Buffalo -2.5 wins by 20. They were all no doubters. So the bankroll games is really what you want to be on. And of course, if you want to get on the bankroll games, use code 777. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we will get you on the bankroll games. Again, code 777 for the bankroll games. But we have something for everybody, Bobby. If you're a small player, the $3.99 deal is a great deal. It's what? That's about I don't know, $12, $13 a day. Is that what it comes out to?
It's nothing compared to what you're going to make, folks. So if you like the action, you want to play like 100, 200
I mean, go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy a coffee and a donut. It's going to cost you $10.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I mean, that's what a lot of people do. You know, they want to check it out, see how much we can make them, maybe turn that money into $80K money as far as betting the 3 straight games or 4 straight games. So, you know, it's worth it. You know, I mean, last week it was what was it, $2.99 last week?
Yeah, that's only because my birthday was last week.
That's right. It was a birthday special. So
my birthday was Friday.
Back to $3.99. And listen, $3.99, $4.99. That's a great deal. Again, you're getting 30 days of service. You get about a game a day. It's going to work out for that price. So again, there's something for everybody. You know, there's a couple of free games. You want to check those out too? That's fine.
The free games last week, we had Penn State, Notre Dame, and South Florida. So we had 2 out of 3. South Florida lost outright to Houston.
Yeah. No, so the free games are hitting.
And then Sunday we went 3-0 on the free picks.
But let's face it, folks, we want you to call and sign up and really take advantage of our knowledge. That's what you're doing. That's what the show is about. It's an infomercial on sports betting. So take advantage of what we're offering as far as, you know, learning this industry. And there's billions of dollars, you know, we talk about wagered every week, every weekend, especially in football season. It's millions of dollars. But, you know, by the time the year is over, between the Super Bowl and all the other sporting events, it's in the billions. So we're just looking to take a piece of the pie, a slice of it. 888-484-4626 is the number. There's plenty of ways to do this, folks. You can, you know, call us up. We'll call you back. And we're open Monday through, you know, Sunday. It's not a weekend thing. Right, Jerry? I mean, some people call us during the week. So if you're with your significant other and you can't call us or you're driving,
every day.
You know, give us a call, especially today. This is where, you know, I'll be giving away the first 100 callers, my underdog that's going to win outright. You bet the money on it, the money line, and I'll explain that to you if you don't understand that. Should be maybe $3.50 per dollar that you can win back. So that's pretty nice. For every dollar you bet, you win back 3.5. So that's where it's going to land. College underdog winning outright. Jerry's going to have some great games. We got football tomorrow, Sunday, pro football, some great matchups. So, you know, today's some great matchups, Jerry. That's what we like about Saturdays. There's plenty of action for people. And let's face it, a lot of these colleges people have gone to. I mean, we know, Jerry, that when people go to the games, they're usually betting on them. That's a common you know, theme. So, you know, you might as well be one of the ones that win. People that come to Vegas that I meet, they're always down. They're not making money. But, you know, you give us an opportunity to give you some games, bet them the right way. You know, there's hundreds of online gaming places where you can put your money and you get paid. So you can look into that yourself. What were you going to say, Jerry?
I was going to say, the public, if you're listening to the show, you really need to call us because I'm looking at the games that the public was on last week. They bet the Vikings, but they didn't bet it that heavy because it was a game that it was early in the morning in England, so they didn't get a lot of money on it. But the public lost the Saints, lost the Falcons, lost the BUCS. They won with the Eagles, lost the Raiders, lost the Bengals, won with the Patriots, lost with Seattle, won with Dallas, and lost with the Lions. So the public was 4 winners and 7 losses. And if you take the Vikings out, they were 3 winners and 7 losses. The public is hitting about 30% right now, and the bookmakers are really cleaning up. They're driving the Mercedes-Benzes, not even Cadillacs anymore. They're driving Mercedes-Benzes.
Yeah, the online places, they got to be happy. So I know they got off to a slow start. I think the public did okay, but you know, this is where the odds makers are right on target. I mean, they're going to put these numbers as close as they can. Yeah. And there's not going to be many mistakes. I mean,
they're getting the lines pretty good now.
Yeah, so you have to really
and they make the people bet the way they want them to bet.
That's the main thing. You have to really be on your game. They know how to adjust the line, put it up, put it down, get the public to bet one way. I mean, they're experts at that.
Yep, they're experts at deception.
You know, you're not going to fool the casinos and the odds makers. It's they win. The house always wins. All right, we're just looking to
take a little piece of the pie.
That's it. I mean, there's plenty of guys out there like us.
And the ones that don't call us, they need losers too, because if the people that didn't call us don't keep losing, then my customers wouldn't get paid. The bookies would be out of business.
Right. Now, this is I hate to say that cliche, but it's kind of a win-win for everybody. I mean, so you're sitting here listening to the show. Maybe you're driving your child to soccer practice or gymnastics. You know, call us 888-484-4626. We'll walk you through the process of
right. That's the main thing. You got somebody to walk you through the whole thing.
Getting online. It's not not that hard.
No, it's easy.
It's not like you have to, fly to Vegas.
If you never played before, you can call us. We'll walk you through it.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
You'll be the best candidate because you don't have bad habits
already.
I think
a lot of people don't think they can gamble on sports. I mean, nobody's going to knock down your door if you're betting your favorite football team. I trust you that. We've been in this business since I've been in
1984,
and Jerry's been in since '84.
I've never seen a customer get in trouble for betting.
No, nobody is getting. Let's face it. I mean, you could go online right now, go to Top Bet, BetUS, SPG Global, Bookmaker.eu. I mean, there's hundreds of these companies. Just go online. We don't have to tell you where to go. Go wherever you want to go. It's an 800 number, and you'll be able to throw some money in there. 888-484-4626.
All right, that concludes our show for week number 9. It's Saturday, November 4th. Give us a call. We're in the second half of the NFL season, just starting week number 9. Give us a call. Let us start making you some money. We'll make you some extra Christmas money. Whatever you want money for, we'll make it for you. But again, before we leave, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and call us right now. I have 3 free winners for today. All callers are going to get the winner of Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Iowa, and Wake Forest, Notre Dame. For tomorrow, you're going to get the Bengals, Jaguars, the Colts, Texans, and the Cardinals, Niners. That's 6-0 free just for calling. 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Man is the number. Give us a call. 6 free winners. Our free picks are hitting 68%. That's 2 out of every 3, roughly. Give us a call for 6 free winners today and tomorrow. If you want to make some money and you're a small player, ask for the $3.99 special. We got a $3.99 special right now. If you're a $100 player, that's a perfect package for you. Or if you want to just have some fun with it and check it out, $3.99 for a month. If I don't make you at least $2,000 by the end of the month, I'll work a second month free. Again, the bankroll games, code 777 for the bankroll games. If you want the $80,000 bankroll games and you want to make 8 times your money, use code 777 when you call us at 888-484-4626, 888-484-G-Man, code 777. You speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the bankroll games. Last but not least, you could listen to this entire show on the website. Go to www.jerrywins.com, www.jerrywins.com. While you're there, Sal has his guaranteed pick available. Pay if you win with Sal at www.jerrywins.com. 888-484-G-Man is the number. Don't forget, give us a call. You're listening to the Sports Advisors. See you next week.